Governor? Is that you?
Hey, Scott, can I get a lift?
Yeah, of course. Hop on in.
All right, man. What's this, a Bolt?
This is a Bolt.
I
You
like
were
this.
the first person to actually get that right.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Let's be honest. We don't know anything about our elected officials. They're hidden behind curated social media profiles and press releases to the point that they often seem barely human. We're here to break down those barriers and get under the hood of their real character. Our guest today is New Jersey Governor Phil Murphy. My name is Scott Salmon, and this is Politically Driven.
Is the car started?
Yeah.
That is.
Yeah.
That's because it's a Bolt, so it's quiet.
Exactly. We're just having
What are you eating here?
Oh, SunChips, want some?
No, I'm good, thanks. First of all, I gotta ask you a question. What's going on with the laundry here?
The line.
Is this yours or mine?
That is mine. So I did an interview earlier today with
like
Congressman Payne.
Oh, you did?
And so I had to change shirts, so
Yeah,
people
so it
don't
looks
think
like
that this
you're-
is the same day.
Yeah, that's a good point. I really seriously thought about acting. I then looked at the odds, and I'll admit I did not show any profile and courage here. The chances, it's like playing professional basketball. The chances of succeeding are de minimis. I have nothing but regard for the folks, the men and women who go that road. I just said, you know what, so I applied. I sold textbooks. I applied to business school, thinking I would go into marketing and sales. And then I did have a little bit of an epiphany, which turned out to be about right, and that was, you know what, everybody who goes to work at Procter & Gamble or Kraft or some other big sales or marketing organization has those skills. I'll bet you if I went into another line of business that didn't emphasize sales and marketing skills, but where that ultimately they would be important when you got more senior, that might be a smart move, and that's why I did what I did and went into banking and finance. And that turned out to be right.
Yeah, yeah, I would say so.
Well, but it turns out no matter what you do, you have to be able to think on your feet and present yourself and present a case, a compelling case. So there's no real one moment in time. I grew up with no money, I will admit that. And so getting a job that paid well probably on the one hand helped scare me away from acting and probably attracted me to a more consistent paycheck, and that's probably also sadly part of it. I wouldn't recommend that to folks looking for their first job, but that played into it.
Were there defining moments like where you said, I want to switch from acting to go into finance, or I want to go from finance into politics? Was there one thing that happened?
No, I'd say not really, but there's a commonality. Here's the common theme, at least one common theme cutting across all three. And that is the ability to present yourself, including in some cases under an enormous amount of pressure. So in theater, if you screw up your line or the scenery falls apart and
everyone's watching you.
If you have a problem with dealing with that, that's probably not the right line of business for you. Likewise, in presenting to a client. Or making a big speech at a conference in a business setting, if that doesn't come naturally to you, and particularly if you're having a problem thinking on your feet, again, probably the wrong line of business. And I'd say ditto for politics.
Sure. I'm going to play some Broadway hits that came out around the time that you would have been in high school, around that time. And I want you to name the song and name the show as quickly as you can, if you can.
Boy, this is hard, Scott, man.
Oh, yeah.
Got one good reason for being alone.
This sounds like Sondheim. This is either Company or, I love this song. Written by Stephen Sondheim.
Yeah, that.
It's Company or Forum?
It's Company.
It's Company, yeah.
Song is Being Alive.
Being Alive. Can you leave it on for a sec?
Yeah, sure.
I know. Love that song, yeah. Golly, it's extraordinary. I just went to watch the filming of West Side Story in Patterson for
That's cool.
an hour or two last week, and of course Sondheim wrote the lyrics to that.
That is a cool perk of being the governor.
That is a cool perk, I agree with you.
All right, let's go to the next one.
And now, the 6 merry murderesses of the Cook County Jail.
Chicago.
Yep. In the cell block time.
Yeah,
Yep.
Candor and Ebb.
Yep.
This is so pretty.
I'll be kind of impressed if you get this one, or at least the beginning, maybe.
Story sad to tell. So unclear
I should know
What's
this.
left?
I'm
No?
drawing a blank.
This is Beauty School Dropout from Greece.
That was not when I was in high school, I don't think.
No?
I don't think so. Maybe,
Okay.
maybe. I love that. I love that.
It's a great one.
Okay. I'm having trouble hearing this.
Oh.
Is this The Wiz?
It is The Wiz.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's on Down the Road?
Yeah, I would never have gotten that one
Okay.
in a million
I'll
years.
do my best. I'd better know this one. Pressure.
Here was a man with no dream and no plan.
Sweet Charity.
It is Sweet Charity. Sweet Charity from Sweet Charity.
Yeah.
Do you still remember the words to this? I'm not going to make you sing.
No,
but
I don't actually. Although, by the way, my voice, I was so strained. I
Yeah.
remember straining to hit these
To hit
notes. Oh my, it was pathetic.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
All right.
Okay.
That's Oscar singing.
You did. I think you got them all, right?
No, I got.
Right?
I
It's
got.
like
I
4 out
batted
of 5?
800. I missed
Yeah.
the
Yep.
Beauty School.
That's okay.
Dropout.
That's okay. Won't hold it against you. This is going to be a series of lightning questions. I'm going to ask you a question. You just got to give me the answer as quickly as you can. You got 1-2 seconds.
Is there a right or a wrong answer, or is this just my opinion and stuff? I stopped the band. Quick answer.
Really? No, technically there is no incorrect answer.
Okay.
Who did you go to prom with?
Linda Bubendorf.
When was the last time you spoke with her? Or saw her?
Graduate probably 40-something years ago.
Okay.
Mid to late 70s.
Okay, fair enough. Okay. Now, when you eat tacos, do you turn the taco or do you turn your head?
I've never thought about it, but I think I'd turn the taco.
Turn the taco.
Yeah.
So for me, it depends on if it's soft shell or hard shell.
Yeah, I was thinking hard shell.
Yeah,
So,
right.
so okay.
Okay. Who was the best teacher that you ever had growing up?
A guy named Mr. Allen. I don't know his first name. He was an English teacher.
Yeah.
He was stricken with polio as a kid. And he basically said most teachers, he would often write, he'd mark up my papers. He'd say most teachers would give you a pass on this, but you're better than this.
That's cool.
And he really tough as nails,
Right.
and he was an extraordinary teacher.
How old are you?
How old was I?
Yeah.
I was probably a junior in high school.
Okay.
So 16, 17.
Gotcha. What was the most memorable movie to you from when you were growing up? Like, what really made an impression on you?
Wow. So I was a big action movie guy, and I also have a soft spot for musicals. So you'll laugh at this, but it's in the sort of 60 to 65 years. Magnificent Seven, a great Western, which is a remake of Kurosawa's famous movie, The Seven Samurai. The Great Escape with Steve McQueen.
Amazing
A
one,
John
yeah.
Sturges film, a great movie. And on the same list, I have Mary Poppins and The Sound of Music.
That's awesome.
And my kids don't let me forget that.
There's nothing to be ashamed over that.
Yeah. Now, again, I was 8 when The Sound of Music came out, so that's up till I was 8 years old.
Okay. What is the most reckless, dangerous thing you have ever done?
Golly, I'm not sure I have a good answer for that. Pressure.
We could take this thing up to 90 if you want to really do something.
Probably speeding.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to drive fast cars.
Yeah.
And when I made a couple of bucks, and the first thing I did is I went out and I bought a fast car. Probably driving too fast.
What's the coolest car that you've had or driven?
I used to drive Corvettes.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Who is your favorite politician to text with?
to text with.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, you can't make. This is high pressure. I like texting with Cory Booker.
Okay. I can imagine he's a fun person to.
Yeah, I mean I do a lot of texting, and that includes. Hold on, we're still in the middle of some really important buzzer rounds here.
Almost done.
I'm gonna leave it with Cory because
Okay.
I'm a big fan of his. We'll leave it there.
Okay, fair enough. You were the ambassador to Germany. You also ran, I think, the Berlin office for Goldman.
Frankfurt office.
Frankfurt
Yep.
office. What is the most ridiculous German word?
Fingerspitzengefühlen.
That is a very good one. What does it mean?
It means it means frankly horse sense. Do you have a sense of
The horse.
No.
That's what.
No, it actually literally means the feeling on the tips of your fingers.
Okay.
Do you have a sense of the
Right.
of the situation you're in?
Can you name the counties in New Jersey that Abraham Lincoln won during the election of 1860?
No. I can't. I hope you won all 21.
No, you won 10.
Okay.
Mostly South Jersey, not entirely.
Do you know how many Trump won? He won 9.
In which town did the Hamilton Burr duel occur?
Weehawken.
Do you ever wish that disputes in politics were settled that way?
I don't. But Weehawken's right?
Yeah, no, we got
I got thank
100%
goodness.
right. That was the one I thought you'd probably get right.
Okay, good.
I'm going to give you some famous New Jersey musicians. I want you to name the town in which they were born.
Oh, my Lord.
So not necessarily where they grew up.
Okay.
Where they might be famous for. Okay. Bruce Springsteen.
Well, Freehold, I think. Is
Incorrect.
That right? Incorrect.
He grew up there, but he was actually born in Long Branch.
Okay.
Okay.
I knew you'd nail me on that one.
This is going to be so tricky. Bon Jovi, who I understand you're friends with.
I am very close. He
Have you
grew
ever
up in
asked him?
Sayreville. I'm going to say Sayreville.
Perth Amboy.
Perth
He was
Amboy.
Amboy. You should ask him about that.
I will.
Frank Sinatra.
The obvious one's going to be Hoboken. You're going to tell me it's wrong.
That is correct.
It's correct. Okay.
Whitney Houston.
I'm going to say she's an East Orange gal, but I'm going to say Newark.
That is correct.
Oh, phew.
Paul Simon.
No idea. I'm going to say Fairlawn.
Newark, actually, as well.
Newark as well.
He's known
Wow.
for being from New York, but for like a year he lived there.
Yeah.
Okay, there's no way you get this one. I'll be very impressed if you do. The Sugar Hill Gang.
So this is Sylvia Robinson. This is Englewood, I believe.
You get that, but you get the other one?
Yeah, is that right?
That's Englewood is right.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable.
Listen, Rapper's Delight continues to be, was the first rap song, and it
Yeah.
continues to be my favorite rap song.
That is the best.
Out of hip hop.
You can keep going, please.
No, that's okay.
That's okay, you're good. You are from Massachusetts, and you're a Red Sox fan, right?
Oh, yes. Do you have to rub this in? I have to say this, more importantly to my life in the great state of New Jersey, and the state that my wife and I planted the flag to raise our 4 kids, the best decision, one of, if not the best decision in our lives. I'm incredibly humbled and deeply thankful that the citizenry in New Jersey forgives me for being a member of a different sports nation. I'll tell you, the biggest mistake I could make would be switching teams and claiming that was my newfound
It's absolutely
loyalty.
amazing.
The closest that any pro team has come and continues to come are the Devils.
Okay.
So was I rooting for the Bruins over the Blues in the Stanley Cup Finals? Absolutely. And I got a lot of young in my life, a lot of history rooting for them. But the Devils are the one team in this general neighborhood that's really captivated me and really got us jazzed.
Awesome. Okay, well, I got to kick you out. I got to go to this other interview. But thank you for stopping by.
Thanks, man. Thanks for the lift.
Anytime.
I appreciate it, Scott.
Anytime.
Take care of yourself, man.
You too.
You good?
Yeah, we're good.
That was a ball.
That was awesome. Told you it was going to be unlike any other interview.
I love that. Let's do this again sometime.
Anytime. Buckle up for next week's episode with Congressman Frank Pallone, Tuesday at 8 p.m.